Do you believe? Do you believe? I got notes. I don't care. It was an absolute dogfight. Colorado wins in overtime 38-31. This is the Travis Hunter game. He has catapulted himself as the best player in the country. If not for him, Colorado does not win this game. He caused the last play fumble. The man only had 3 tackles, caused a major fumble at the right time, but on the other side of the ball, he absolutely won the game for Colorado. I'll give flowers to everybody else in a second, but Travis Hunter is that guy. If he's not up on the Heisman watch, I don't know what's going on. The kid, I'll give you his stats in 1 second. But this is right after the game. I'm giving you my initial impressions. Guy is just absolutely incredible. Any clutch catch they needed, he was there. Any big play they needed, he was absolutely there. Caused that fantastic. He set up the last play of regulation, basically, with almost making an incredible catch while getting a pass interference. They ruled that the ball hit the ground, whatever, but it set up that last second heave to Wester, and he brought it in and then got the Buffaloes to overtime. Put that man on the top of the Heisman watch. If he's not top 3, I don't know what's going on. I just don't. But Colorado's fans stormed the field. It was just a great, great game. It was an absolute dogfight. But let me give you Travis Hunter's stats. He had 3 tackles, 1 big ass fumble that he caused that won the game for them. On the other side, he had 7 catches, 130 yards, 18.6 average. And again, he almost had another catch, but they said that was pass. It was pass interference, but he ended up dropping the ball. The ball hit the ground. I mean, my gosh. All right, let me give flowers to everybody else. Cameron really stepped up for Shiloh. He had 12 or 13 tackles today. This is what I'm talking about. This is Big 12 football. Okay, you want to win in the Big 12, this is what it takes. Shedeur had 25 completions on 25 completions, 41 attempts, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns. But the most important thing is 19 carries. Even though the numbers are good, he really was not as effective as you would think he was. He just held the ball a lot, and he was just hoping things would work out, and he couldn't do it. Now, big shout out to Baylor. It was an absolute dogfight. They dominated in most of the game. Honestly, a lot of people could say they should have won the game. I agree. Their coach is a absolute defensive mastermind. He was giving Shedeur fits. He would hold the coverage, then switch it at the snap. That's what made him hold the ball so long. He knew that if we could just hold on for a little bit, we can confuse him, he can hold the ball, and we can get a few sacks. In the second half, they had a whole lot more sacks, and they were getting to Shedeur even more. But Shedeur really, really did not move the ball effectively until it was when he finally put his body on the line. He had 19 carries tonight, and that's what it takes to win in the Big 12. You look on the other side, Baylor quarterback had 13, 14 carries. That's what it takes. You could throw 300, 400-something yards. They know you're going to throw the ball. They already have that as a given. But you're going to have to put your body on the line, and that's how they need to generate rush yards. But, what an incredible game. The Buffaloes are 3-1. They are playing very, very well. Travis Hunter, this is the Travis Hunter game. Absolutely. I'm not going to bore you with all the notes, but I will start with the first quarter was very, very quiet for both teams. It was 7-3 7-3 Colorado over Baylor. Shedeur ran for that first score. You're going to have to, that's how they're going to have to get rush yards. They're going to need them to be a run threat. I think Colorado needs to think about this going into the more Big 12 play. If you're going to play man coverage, which is their thing on defense, you got to understand the quarterbacks can throw in the Big 12. Even Baylor can throw and run it up. So that quarterback had no issues throwing the ball deep. So if you're going to leave your cornerbacks or defensive backs in man and you're going to blitz or you're going to zone, whatever, that defensive line, those defensive blitzers have to get to the quarterback or they're going to pick you apart, and that's exactly what happened. Colorado's very lucky to win this game, but oh my gosh, I could not believe it. All right, so going into the second quarter, Mata tied the game. It was 10-10, and Baylor had a kickoff return for a touchdown, which is crazy. Usually if you have a kickoff return for a touchdown, you win the game, but they didn't. It was 17-10. Again, The offensive line, they cannot pick up twist enough. That's all Baylor was doing in the first half before they just flat out started going after Shedeur and blitzing him. But if you can't pick up twists, you're going to continue to see it. They got to continue to work that. They got better at it, but you're going to see that, and it kept getting lost in free runners at Shedeur. But Baylor actually went up 24-10. Again, they dominated a lot of times in this game. Omarion Miller, oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Never going down. He had a catch. The defender basically laid down he laid on top of the defender. He never was really down. He got up, ran to the goal line. That's what I'm talking about. That was a big play in the game, made it 24-17 going into the half. It was an absolute dogfight. It was a fight. And then Travis Hunter had the Travis Hunter drive coming out of the third quarter. He had 2 clutch catches that set up Michael Welch 24-24 all. And then it's just going to be a slugfest after that. Baylor went up 31-24 with 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. And then, as I said, Travis Hunter set them up. It was a clutch catch that was ruled incomplete, but it was a pass interference. Set up Wester for that last second, 1 second remaining, strike to Wester, where he caught the ball from Shedeur. I can't say enough about this team. It was exciting. Big win. They needed this win. Keep up the momentum. They're going to be coming into a lot more Big 12 games, like I said, where you're going to have to have these kind of things. You're going to have to think about having your DBs covered with safeties, because if you want to keep them in man, every defensive back you have is not Travis Hunter. And they kept picking on the different DBs you had, whether it was 8, 24, whoever. If it's not Travis Hunter, they were throwing at him. And again, you got to give kudos to Travis. He stayed locked in. He did not have any targets, but he still ended up having 3 tackles and a big time play. Congratulations, bro. I understand why they give you so much compliments in the press. I saw it tonight. It was amazing. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Heritage Sports.